Hello my dear student, this is Shantanu. Welcome back to my channel again. Today in this video I will discuss some important rules of English grammar for the competitive exams like SSC, CGL, CHSL, PSC, Bank, etc. etc. So kindly keep watching my videos on a regular basis, subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell icon for more such videos. Before starting the class, I should and must say that if you have anything to know regarding this class, you can easily make your comments in the comment box section. So dear students, let's get started. Kindly keep your eyes over the board. Now look over the first question, little, a little or the little. So there are three obliques are there against the word little. Now what is little? Little is an adjective. Whenever you are going to write little, so little always indicates some kind of quantity, so it means a quantifier. Okay, now little means almost nil, almost having no quality. Now what is the meaning of little? Little means almost no quantity. If I write the word little, it means almost having no quantity. If I ever write a little means quantity, but the quantity is not much. A little means some quantity, not much. But if I ever write the little means all the quantity, all the little quantity. The little means all the little quantity. Okay, so there is little or a little or the little hope for his recovery. All the little quantity. So little, a little or the little. So all are adjectives, but little means almost having no quantity. A little means having some quantity. The little means all the little quantity. Now if I just look over the questions, or you can say look over the grammatical loop, there is little, a little or the little hope. So we can easily say there is a little hope. That means there is some hope. If I ever say there is little hope, it means there is no hope at all. There is almost having no hope at all. The little, there is a little hope, we can also say the little hope. It means all the little hope that I have. So in this case, it is better to write this one if option is there. If option is there, the little, then in that case you can also go for the option the little. Okay, but here it means no hope at all. Okay. Now if I just look over the next rule, I prefer reading. There are three options than to over passing time idly. Idly means lazily or indolently. Now what is the meaning of idly? Idly means lazily, or you can say indolently. Okay. Now whenever you are going to use the word prefer, so to is generally written. Instead of to, we can also write over. So to is generally written. Instead of to, over can also be written. Now if I just write, I prefer reading to talking, I can also make this sentence. So instead of to, we can also write over. There is no problem with this. But in general cases, we write to. Here, this ing form functions as gerund. Okay, I prefer reading to or over passing time idly or lazily. So here prefer, in case of using prefer, the best preposition is to. Instead of to, in the modern English context we can also write over, but we cannot write than at all. Okay, so all can be there, this cannot be there at all. Now if I just look over the next rule, some can be used in the affirmative sense, but any can be used in negative or interrogative form. Now what is the meaning? I have some money, I have some little chance, I have some hope. So all are used in the negative, all are used in the affirmative form. But while using any can be used in the negative form. I don't have any hope, I don't have any chance, I don't have any money. So all indicate some kind of negativity, all symbolize some kind of negativity. Do you have any chance? No, I don't have any chance. So in this way we can also write any. Be careful, some is generally used while the sentence is positive or affirmative. On the other hand, any is used while the sentence is about being negative. For example, I do not have any hope at all. So here any indicates negativity. So in this way we can also write any. In the same way, do you have any hope at all? So the answer is no. So any can be used in the negative, in the interrogative or negative. So some cannot be used, some is generally not used while indicating some kind of affirmative, but any can be used while indicating some kind of, some cannot be used while indicating negativity. On the other hand, any can be used while indicating negativity in the sentence, but it can also be used while forming some interrogative sentence. Now look over the special uses of the words written in rule number 4. Authority. I have authority over you, I have command over you. That means I can make you dance the way I want to make you dance. Authorities, if I just write authority, it means command. If I write authorities, that means men in power. There are the authorities, there are the men in power. Good, you all know good, better, best. On the other hand, goods mean property or things or commodities, you can also say. Iron is a metal. Irons means fetters or chains. Irons, if I just write the word irons, it means fetters or chains. Force means strength or potentiality or ability. Generally it means strength, not ability. Ability means capability, but to some extent it is close to that, but not totally. Force means power or strength. Forces means army. So these are the special words. There are many words, I have written some of them. These are the special words used in different sentences while taking the exams. So these words can be very confusing. Iron means metal, irons means fetters or chains, force means strength, forces means army, goods mean whites or very good, some goods in adjective form, goods means properties or property, things or commodities, etc., etc. Authority means command, authorities means men in power. So you should be careful of the authorities. If I ever say you should be careful of the authorities, it means you should be careful of the men in power because they are not good enough or they are something like they can harm you. Authority means I have total authority over something. Suppose I have total authority over the subject. I have total authority over the organization. I have total authority over the club. I have total authority over the area. This means I have great command. So these rules are very important in respect of learning vocab or vocabulary in English. Now if I just look over the next rule or the last rule of the class, whose is particularly an interrogative pronoun, but it can also be used as relative pronoun depending on the sentence construction. But basically it you can say that whose indicates some kind of possession. I have. Now look over the rule. Whose is used for living person, which for lifeless object generally. Whose pen is this? This pen is mine. This is my pen. So I am a living object. So in case of living object, whose can be used. It indicates some kind of possession. That's why it is called the possessive pronoun. Which color is this? This color is this. So color doesn't have any life. So which for lifeless object generally, on the other hand generally. But in many cases which can also be used in different ways. Whose is used for living persons, on the other hand which for lifeless object generally. Whose pen is this? Mine. You can say mine. Which color is this? Pink. Now if I just write some sentences, you will find your own answer. Which thing do you like most? So here which thing, we are going to indicate things. Which thing do you like most? So it indicates some kind of lifeless object. On the other hand, if I say whose pen is this, whenever we are going to write whose pen is this, the answer is mine pen or your pen, something like that. So automatically it indicates some kind of living being. So in case of living being, we can easily use whose, but in case of non-living being or lifeless thing, we can use which in general cases. Now if I just look over the overall rules, there is little, a little or the little. There is little means almost no hope, a little means some hope, the little means all the hope that I have. I prefer reading to or over, both can be used, but in general cases to is preferred, to is used. But if you ever go through the modern English context, you can say over can also be the option. Over can also be used. So I prefer reading to or over passing time idly. Idly means lazily or indolently. So here ing form functions as gerund. Some is used basically in the affirmative sense, on the other hand or whereas or on the contrary. Any can be used while forming some interrogative sentence or negative sentence in English. Authority means I have total control, I have total, you can say whip, you can say I have total influence. Authorities means men in power. Good means very good, something like that. Goods means things or properties or commodities, etc. Iron mean metal. Irons mean fetters. Man is born free everywhere, but man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains, or everywhere he is in irons, everywhere he is in fetters. Force means strength or power. Forces means army. So these are very confusing words. While preparing vocabulary for the competitive exam, these confusing words should be surfaced at any cost. Now if I just look over the next rule, whose is generally used. Whose can be used either as interrogative pronoun or as relative pronoun depending on the sentence construction and syntax. But be careful, whose always indicates some kind of possession. I have. So whose indicates in general cases for living person. On the other hand, which indicates non-living being. So whose pen is this? Mine pen, your pen, their pen. On the other hand, which color is this? Pink color or blue color or brown color, etc., etc., gray color. So these are the rules, very important for almost every kind of competitive exams, whether you are going to enter upon the SSC, CGL, CHSL, PSC, bank, etc., etc. exams. So if you have anything to know regarding this class, you can easily drop your comments in the comment box sections. Kindly wait for my next class. If you haven't understood any part of my class, you can easily make your comments to make your confusion clear. Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I will come up with some more important topics. Kindly wait for my next class. Till then, have a very good day.